Excuse me. What in the world are you thinking?
Mean Gene, the first thing you need to do is to tell these people to shut up if you want to hear what I gotta say.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja for a Paper Saber universe. This is the New World Podcast, and we're just going to jump right on into this bad boy, and we're going to talk about Friday night SmackDown Fight Night, May 12th, 2023, in the University of Tennessee. Wade Barrett, Michael Cole on commentary, and oh my God, I just got done watching the show, and I had a wrestlegasm all over myself, man. Had to clean myself up, take two cold showers just to calm down because goddamn, this was a good SmackDown. And we started off with the first round for the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. Edge versus AJ Styles versus Rey Mysterio. Fuck. Oh, a little bit of a wonky finish because Edge didn't do the Spirit of Rey, but AJ Styles got the pin and the win. But man, go watch this match. 3 vets right here, man. 3 veterans in this ring at a high caliber stake in this first round. I gotta say, man, I really enjoyed this. I enjoyed this bracket of the World Heavyweight Championship more than the Raw one because it was just another level of intensity. So we started off round 1, AJ Styles for the win. We go into they just automatically like, here you go. Here's the next one. Round 1, Sheamus versus Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory. Bobby Lashley gets busted open, but this was another like high stakes, like on the edge of your seat type match, back to back, man. I was in Bobby Lashley for the win, so it sets up AJ Styles and Bobby Lashley for the main event tonight, and who's gonna face Seth Rollins at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. At the end of this, I had to pause the show. I was like, God damn, I am gonna rewatch these 2 matches again, man. And Bobby got hit hard when he hit those steps, man. He got the blood, coming down his face, and these guys were hitting, and I expected Austin Theory to win this match. I was expecting Austin Theory to take that level and then get a really nice, like, good match with AJ Styles for the main event, but we had Bobby, and that was just fine at the end, man. Usos backstage, because Roman's here. Roman is back, and I can't wait to get to that part. What will happen with Drew McIntyre? A lot of, is he going to, I'm actually listening to his audiobook right now, and it's a lot of fun. But what's going to happen to Drew? Will he be all elite? Will he show up in Wembley Stadium at All In? So many, question marks, and I don't know, as much as I want Drew to stay in WWE, I think he's done what he needs to do. He's become a champion. He's beat Brock Lesnar. He's main evented. And him showing up at Wembley Stadium would be fucking awesome, man. Because I think Drew did all he could in this company now. Now go to make some more magic happen, then come back. So we shall see. Backstage, Adam Pearce, Grayson Waller. The Grayson Waller effect is going to happen next week on SmackDown because Grayson Waller got drafted here from NXT. He's going to have either AJ Styles or Bobby Lashley on the first Grayson Waller effect on SmackDown next week. This next match, man, made me laugh. Baron Corbin tries to cut the promo because he's going to face Cameron Grimes. This was set up from last week. Cuts a promo Baron Corbin. And this match was like, I think I blinked and it was over. Cameron Grimes for the win. Big debut on SmackDown, beating Baron Corbin. I think Baron said this in an interview, but he's been saying what I've been saying. Strip it all away. Bring back that lone wolf character. Fuck this happy shit. Fuck this other sad shit. Fuck all of it. Bring back the lone wolf, Baron Corbin. The suits, the ties, the stupid hats, and everything like that. Fuck that. Lone wolf, man. Because he needs a hard reboot. Hard with that hard H. Cody and Brock back package. What happened on Raw. And then their big match at Night of Champions. But here we go. I got to feel some of the meats and potatoes of the show right here. Roman Reigns, the bloodline coming out. And Roman cutting a promo saying, giving praise to Solo. And right here, kicking the balls. He's like, Solo's like Kevin Owens and Sammy, the problem. And Roman's like, no. They're not the problem. You want to know what the problem is? Your brothers. Oh, that hit hard, and you can see it in the Usos, and he demands an apology from them, and he pushes Jimmy's face. And the best part about this, when all this is happening, Solo's standing there like a fucking solid rock, not giving a fuck what's going on. He's the enforcer, but Roman has a problem with the Usos, and another kick in the balls, and he tells him, like, hey, you dedicated that match to me. How disrespectful, and you lose. You know, with the Wild Samoans being in our family, the bloodline there, and you didn't dedicate it to them. You dedicated it to me, who's not even in a tag team, and you lose. I was really hoping he was going to say something about the World Heavyweight Championship. He looked at it, which was really cool, but this was a real big, like, oh, shit. Paul announced Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa will face Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn for the Undisputed Tag Team Championships at Night of Champions. Another kick in the balls to the Usos. I mean, holy, like, I felt so bad for the Usos after this. I was like, damn. And then Roman, just to kick him in the balls more, says, I will dedicate this victory, bring those championships back to the bloodline, to the greatest tag team, looking at them, then turns around to the Wild Samoans. I was like, oh, man. You bitch. So another big match for Night of Champions. We had Callie Braxton backstage with Damage Control. I think this team's going to slowly fall apart, and Io Sky is going to have enough. I just feel it. It's just in my bones. Women's Tag Team Championship, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, the champs versus Damage Control. Liv Morgan, Raquel versus Damage Control. This match was okay for the most part. Dawn and Fire's looking on, our NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. But the real story is what happens with Io and Bayley. The fallout after this. Like, they keep losing. Io had one of the best freaking main event matches with Bianca Belair, and losing that match because of Bayley. I can't wait to see Bayley versus Io Sky. I'm putting my money on that because Io Sky deserves the world. So does Dakota Kai, but the story's not there. Like, Dakota's going to be in the middle of all this. So the Brutes are backstage with Sheamus, telling him, like, hey, it's going to be okay. Let's go get a pint and everything like that. But Pretty Deadly interrupts, taking some jabs at them, and this sets up a big match next week. The Brawling Brutes versus Pretty Deadly, their big debut on not NXT, SmackDown. I'm excited about that. That's gonna be pretty awesome. Bianca Belair celebration here, very short. It's her homecoming. She, I feel bad for everyone because this is like this is a homecoming thing, but everyone's there. They're screaming, they're yelling. Unlike Puerto Rico, they booed her ass out. And then what's with her with the Raw Women's Championship? Are we gonna get that exchange at any time soon with Rhea and Bianca? Because I'm just like, okay, why do you have the Raw Women's Championship on a SmackDown? When's the exchange? And then I thought, okay, well, if we're going to do the celebration, yeah, let Rhea Ripley come out, boom, exchange of words, cross titles, bada bang, bada boom. Bianca's the SmackDown champion, blah, 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 blah. But, Asuka comes out. And you can already tell the mist was in her mouth because she's like, she doesn't do the Asuka where she's laughing and doing this and that. Heel turn, I guess. I already thought she was a heel. Because I was reading like, oh, big heel turn for big star. They were talking about Asuka. I was like, I already thought she was a heel. Going into this role, that's what I thought she was going to be. New music, new look, spitting that mist in faces. She did that to Bianca, and I got to say, Bianca Belair, what an Oscar, over-the-top Oscar performance, taking that mist, especially in the backstage. Like, God damn it. I was just like, you go, girl. So we're getting a rematch between these two, and I cannot wait because I feel like a little bit of redemption from their match at WrestleMania is in order. They had a great match at WrestleMania. It wasn't Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair level, but it was a good match. But I feel like they can get to that level, and I feel it's time for Bianca to lose that championship because she's the longest reigning modern era women's champion. I feel it's time for Asuka to get that title off Bianca and go do the exchange at some point before Night of Champions, please. That's all I ask. Now in round 2, right here, great match. AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, 2 pros going head to head. Bobby has that little bump on his head and everything like that. This was fun. This is the way to end the night. AJ Styles for the win. I fucking called it. I called it. But I sent a tweet out. This was like before Raw. I was like, I'm calling it right now. Cody Brock 2, AJ Styles, Seth freaking Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship at Night of Champions. And man, does that make me awesome? I don't know. That just is one of those things where I just watch a shit ton of wrestling nowadays. I had to throw in some Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm rewatching that series just to be like, okay, big head boy, you've been watching a lot. Is that bad? I don't know. Is it good? I don't know, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless. So, but AJ Styles for the win. This was a good match, but it's going to be AJ Styles, Seth Rollins at Night of Champions for the World Heavyweight Championship. The OC comes out, they celebrate, and I'm spent. I give this show a solid 5 out of 5, man. The Roman Reigns stuff, the 2 big matches in the starting, this great main event, Bianca Belair, this Asuka thing was pretty cool and interesting. I wasn't going to say okay, it was interesting. So great show, 5 out of 5. Tell me what you thought of the show. Drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Get yourself some merch at ProWrestlingTees.com/New World Podcast, the logo created by Penta X. And we got more logos coming that's going to be designed by Katie. Much love, much love, much love. And yeah, share it with your grandma. Share it with your grandpa. Share it with the bum down at Walmart. I am KMB, the sexy ninja. And as always, the New World Podcast is for life, brother.
I'm here to make you smile now. We running a commercial again. I'm here to pop you. I'm here to make you laugh. I'm a clown now. I'm a clown again. Who's